What's up, guys? We're here and we're a little late. Sorry, guys. Bad traffic. Took a little bit to get here, but we're here and we're live.
Back again.
Bigfoot, we're going to review a few things. We had some questions from the last one, specifically Snake's new footage. We're also going to look at a few other Bigfoots. We're also going to review some more from Peter the Canine Trainer. All right, let's see if we can get a laugh out of any of this. As you guys see, we have Snake up in front of us, and he's got some new footage. Let's see, let me get this up. So he's got the autopsies, and he's been in some foot fetish photos. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these. Some of these look okay, and I mean, I can see why people are skeptic, especially after P9 Peter the Canine Trainer out there stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this guy's actually like trying to be like, look, like I could recreate this if that's the case, or this is actually something legit.
I mean, he's definitely got the guts going. Let's see. There's another one.
Like
Yeah,
we were saying earlier, dude, like the kitchen scissors,
kitchen
right?
scissors.
Like
I mean, yeah, that's a little much. And then Home Depot, Lowe's clamps.
some clamps. Like those organs that look kidney looking things, those don't even look like they're connected, right? Because those have, if he was faking this or if this was a hoax, he would have had to put those in first before he pulled out all the intestines.
True. I mean, it looks a lot cooler than Peter the Canine.
Like,
There's still a lot of stuff in there. Oh, here are the feet. I
looks
think we
like
got some video, some close up.
looks like it's got some petroleum jelly on there, like he's trying to preserve it or
Like you
something.
put
Or
some clear coat on it.
yeah,
Spray paint
petroleum
cans,
jelly
all
will
shaking up.
lubricate
Clack,
it.
clack, 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 clack. It's really just dry spray adhesive to keep the fur on.
Yeah,
It's like the extra.
he's like, no, it'll look good.
Sprinkle more cat hair on it. Yeah, legit hairy knuckles.
I don't know, man. Maybe some clear silicone or something. Because look, it's even dripped down onto the table there.
Not in that picture. Shit.
Yeah, see, he was like, oh
Some
shit.
super glue. Some
Hell, it is
glue gun.
petroleum jelly is keeping them toes lubed. Weird foot fetish shit.
Hey, you don't want them to dry out. The overall specimen.
See, rigor mortis number two. Rigor mortis is set in, but as you scroll through this, he's got the one leg folded up almost at 90 degrees. Like to me, that would be a little bit more stiff, just based off the understanding that everybody has about rigor mortis. And then a heat lamp. Look what
I was wondering about the red light too.
it's a heat lamp, dude. It's that or it's a mood lighting thing, but then right there, like he's got the arm just lifted up.
But what he doesn't have is a bunch of taxidermy shit all inside of his.
Also true.
It's actually like a garage they have this in, like spare
And there is a
motorcycle
tape
parts.
measure down there on the
It's
floor
got his
too.
motorcycle right behind it. Oh, measuring how long it is.
Yeah.
I mean, that leg is still bent. It was bent the whole time. The other one is straight though. The one that you said he lifted.
Lift it up, and then the arm right there, like he looked, and it looks like he's kind of holding the bicep down to kind of fold it back.
I might have just forced it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying
It's
though,
like
is to
it's
hold
dead.
that bicep down to like push that forearm up.
Let's go back to the top of the feed.
See, dude, those are
I mean, it kind of looks like it's attached to something back there. I don't feel like my kidneys are just, they're in front of, my kidneys are behind my intestines, so
well, yeah, but I mean, like, look, they're like right there. You can see the open the open tube in them.
I mean, he's cutting with kitchen scissors.
Right, dude.
He's just
Just
they're
chopping whatever,
butchering that thing.
chopping whatever comes across them scissors paths.
Now, if he came out and said it had three hearts, that'd be interesting because
Uh,
this guy right here, you guys know Peter, the canine trainer. Listen to this.
Peter Kane, yeah. I don't know, like the one comment says right there, the rib tubing is sus on both sides. Like, seems more like a trachea out of something.
He's just buying it from the dog pet feeds
The pet
section.
feed place and
You
glued
go
them
get
together.
yeah, you can buy trachs. I buy that stuff
Oh
for
yeah,
dogs.
absolutely. Yeah, and then it just glues them all together.
Let's see, what do they say in the comments? Looks like a stomach. Looks like a big kidney bean. So I'm saying I don't see enough valves. I think your heart had, or was it just one chamber? That's why he's got three.
No, I think your regular heart has two or three chambers.
It's got four,
Yeah, but then to have
but it
three,
just this is just one chamber of his three. The three hearts
the
make
only
one.
way that I could maybe see where he was like three hearts, right, is he would be like, yo, this is for the big 25-foot ones that we have. Because I feel like the standard height Bigfoot, that 7 to whatever, 12 foot, right, would only have one giant heart.
Possibly one giant heart. Yeah, that's what I would think. But he's saying it's got three. Like maybe they work as one. Still got guts going over here.
Yeah,
Gonna look something up.
I don't know. Maybe all that goo that's in that dissection there is just a bunch of KY jelly too.
Eh, Could be. Eh, It's not even
I,
blood or anything. It's just like packed in red grease,
red
like axle
grease,
grease.
yeah. And
Uh,
again, like, dude, I mean, if he's doing a hoax on this, I mean, it's he's doing pretty good about at least being a little bit more legit than Peter Kane is, for sure.
well, Peter Kane, some of his shit is wild. Like he's not just Bigfooting it. This guy's got all kinds of crazy stuff. We were scrolling through his feed.
Well, yeah, we came across that weird little mermaid doll thing that had very similar Bigfoot hair on it to some of the other shit that he had. Like 2 days ago, not even a week later, he's in bed with that alien.
After saying it was real, it's still alive. I can make comedy and it can be real. But this guy's like living room and kitchen. He it looks like he does a bunch of taxidermy stuff for fun.
Yeah, no questions asked.
Really, just having the hand that big, that really just I'm super skeptic.
Super skeptic on that, right? And that's where it's just like 25-foot tall. I mean, you're talking that's a
Again,
giant fucking creature
I
that
think
was
he
just
just skinned a
roaming
few
around,
buffaloes and he's just or got a bunch of buffalo hide and he's just
making it a little matty.
scraping it clean, using the other side.
Like he's like the fingerprints, right? Like, can you zoom in on that? Are you able to zoom in on his pictures somehow, some
Maybe.
way? Because I know, like on your phone, you can do the whole little pinch and zoom deal.
It's trying, but not wanting to. Oh, crash the page.
Whoops.
You guys can see it.
I mean, it looks like, yeah, it looks like
Fingerprints.
he's trying to put some fingerprints in there. but it looks like it. Maybe some.
It's got the palm creases. Is that supposed to be a big callus?
Yeah, or maybe he's probably claiming it as some extra muscle. Just 25-foot Bigfoot only had this extra muscle.
And then the grazer just sending down 25-foot Bigfoots because that's what he claims. He claims that they're interdimensional and that they work for the Greys as observers. So, yeah, they're just sending down giants.
There's my eye view of everything.
And then what's this other guy? The
Todd Standing.
Todd Standing.
So
We're gonna watch something from him because he says he's got an announcement, and it's on this video. So remote, he cannot take Les Stroud, the Survivor Man. That's a little sus.
that's dude. That's where I'm like, all right.
He's all ghillie suited up.
Won't take less Stroud, but he takes 100 extra people in there.
Right. Is this his big Bigfoot find right here? Is this what he's known? That's the one he's known
This is
for.
one of them, right? He was calling her Jane because he's got them all named.
Kind I see the face,
Yeah, there's an eye right there under that leaf. Maybe to your left. Yeah, right there.
nose, mouth, hair. Kind of see some kind of ears. Still blurry. Bigfoot's a blurry monster. This looks like more of an ape right here, primate.
Yeah, maybe something like with that. You hear like the genetic diseases where people are just they're like werewolf diseases or whatever they are, or that genetic mutation. Maybe not
Right.
necessarily a disease.
Standing. All right, I don't go to any of his. Can look like where you would find a Sasquatch. We
Yeah,
got lots of that
absolutely. I
here.
mean, some of those remote wildernesses up there, Canada, Alaska,
I mean,
are
we've
unexplored.
got the Rockies, and we've got this. We got plenty of spots that look just like that one over by Lake Bluff. That's where I wanted to go check that one out one day. See, and this just looks, I don't know, more like a AI
I have to
monkey.
say, I kind of.
All right, don't give me. I want to. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
All of his look more ape. He depicts it more like full face of hair like an ape.
And he's at least been around. It'd be interesting to take like one of his pictures and run it through like the whole AI thing, right? Because where if AI can detect if it's
I mean, this looks AI too, and it's all photographs. Bigfoot.
yeah.
I mean,
I
this
can't
looks
let
like
this one go. My friend I
this
would
looks
never
like a
recommend
graphic
AI.
novel cover. I'm gonna go camping out there, and I'm just gonna shake a bunch of jack links, see if he comes out of the works. That'd be awesome.
It'd be as simple as that, right? Just some jerky. Done.
Not AI, guys, not AI.
Not AI.
I mean, it's still AI, but I don't know. I don't know about this
I
guy.
don't
He
know.
doesn't give me. He's not giving me anything. He's not showing me prints.
Well, no, and that's the catch, right? I think he has had a few prints like right there,
He wants to talk too much.
and I think they're well because he's a producer now.
Yeah,
But I think once you exit out of this one, there it looks like the one right above that video.
here's his casting at least. It's pretty big foot,
Dr. Meldrum has passed following the battle with brain cancer illness. So that was a gentleman we were talking about last week,
right?
Jeff Meldrum.
That was like the leading expert in these prints. That's him from one of the prints. He's just giving homage to him. I see.
Yeah, let's want to see if we can.
Dude, look how he goes out there. What if Bigfoot
Jeff
sees like
Meldrum.
in predator vision and it's just thermal vision? That way he always knows how to guide through the dark and miss you.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he has died.
Said he died like a year ago.
Yeah, September 9th.
Scram sucks. Keeps wanting to reload.
Yeah, I mean, I figured with the rest of his hoaxes, it was probably some clickbaity something.
All yeah, most of his and all his thumbnails are definitely clickbaity. And this looks even more like a monkey. And AI is so good, you could just tell AI to make something and then make it look vintage. Make it look security
Add some
cam.
filter to it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about this guy. I'm gonna have to. I mean, he says he was rolling around with Les Stroud though, right?
Yeah, he's part of the whole Bigfoot series in there. Or he has a couple episodes where he takes Les out into the wilderness where he was like, "This is where I've seen most of them."
All right. He's taking requests if you want to go look for Bigfoot with him.
$3,500 expedition
Yes.
package.
Money. All meals, snacks, and beverages, all camping gear, all cameras and recording device. You're responsible to bring your own clothing, hiking gear, and camera. Purchase your flight, travel, insurance,
With health
and health
insurance
insurance. Well, I've got all that. 7 days, 6 nights. Whole week of looking for Bigfoot.
in the woods that he wouldn't take one of the men that are most capable of
Yeah.
being in.
Hey, newbie, come out here.
Yeah,
Do something Survivor Man couldn't handle. I mean, you definitely need a passport. Do you have a passport?
it's expired though. I have to get a new one. I'm after the pin your mark or whatever it is.
Well, let's click on inquiry. Oh, he wants us to contact. You got to be serious.
Steady streams of expedition requests. All requests are added into the waiting list. I wonder how big this waiting list is.
All right, well, I'm not going to do that right now. This isn't the documentary you were talking about the other day, was it?
No, no. This guy's got his completely own different deal here.
You will feel the
The fear.
fear. I mean, he's
It's all a head game, right? You're gonna take him out into these deep woods, and then you're just gonna start screaming because you think you see something.
Right? That's what I was saying about the ghost hunting. People asking if it was scary, and I was like, well, if you're scared of the dark,
That's gonna be
for
scary.
one, everything is going to be scary. But I mean,
Yeah,
if you're, common rational in most things, you can figure it out. I
yeah.
figure it's the same way out camping with a little bit more Mother Nature mixed in than a controlled
Yeah,
environment
a
like
little bit
ghost
more,
hunting.
a little more deadly consequences, I guess you could say, especially with the animals you'll come across out in the wilderness.
Well, I'm not going unarmed. I'm just,
Well, yeah, no.
it's at least a deterrent. Wonder how big of a bang he can take.
I would imagine it's probably a relatively good size one.
Well, we got the 450 Bushmaster, so big bangs. I'm pretty sure that'll take Bigfoot down.
Right, well, actually, we'll outdo Dak and the snake.
Now, also something about Dak or snakes. You made a good point. Let's see if we can scroll down a little bit to where he's got it in the case. Right here. You're mentioning that it's 8 foot tall and it weighed 300 pounds. And
300
how
pounds.
tall are you?
I'm 6'4" at 265.
So you're 40 pounds short of what this Bigfoot weighs, yet he's,
40 pounds and 2 feet,
yeah,
basically.
like almost 2 feet taller than you. So you think most of that was it was decaying, it was rotting,
Well,
it's losing some weight. It's
that,
been he said 3 days, four
and that's
days.
what he's saying, right? He's saying that it has lost some of its size because of the decay. Because by the time he had found it, right, you were saying 3 or 4 days, but I don't know. I just don't see
350.
losing that much in 3 days
I
from
mean,
decay.
the mountain weight is like 6'8", 450
450.
pounds, massive dude. You telling me he can't run out there and take a Sasquatch?
I don't know, man. I don't know. They're probably built different, right? And then you got like Eddie Hall, same thing, strong man, six. He's only like 6'5", but he still stands at
He's still
400 pounds.
four hundred
Yeah,
and twenty pounds or something. Yeah. Eddie Hall's awesome. I like Eddie Hall. Shout out to Eddie Hall and the mountain. I met the mountain. He was cool. Took a picture.
yeah. It would be
But
pretty
still,
cool.
that I was a so I was talking. So Ian asked if Bigfoot. I mentioned this the other day. Is Bigfoot the giants they talk about in the Bible? And I was like, well, I don't know. Could be, but looking into that, like David and Goliath, for example, like that's a well-known giant, Goliath. They're really saying if you look, he was only 6'9".
Right,
Like to them, that was a giant.
giant
So the mountain being 6'8",
would
six
be the
nine,
Goliath
450 pounds, that's a giant, like,
monstrosity.
so when he asked, I was like, I don't know. Depends on what interpretation you go with, because some people will say, no, it's not 6'9", it's 8 foot, 12 foot, like, is that just embellishment? Because if it really was
As
six
if,
nine and it was just a big giant dude like the mountain just punking everybody in town and then got hit with a slingshot, yeah, he'd die with a slingshot. I was like, but I told him, I go, it depends. Do you think Bigfoot can speak language? Because this guy was antagonizing the town. Like at least all the giants, they're doing something, saying something. So it's like, oh, well, does Bigfoot
well,
speak?
again, like we said last week, right? They were talking about how they were trades, like they would trade with the native people around the country.
Right, like
So
the
there,
native tribes were talking about they used
yeah.
to
So there's
trade.
got to be some sort of communication through them, right? Not just the tree knocks or the whoops or the rock throws or any of the other ways that they are.
Well, you hand Bigfoot some possessions and he hands you something back. They get basic. You don't necessarily have to talk,
Yeah, it's a.
but yeah, that's still kind of communicating.
See, I
I
don't
don't I
know.
don't see Bigfoot rolling around like some Native American tribe type stuff. You know what I mean?
No,
Like
no, I feel like
elusive primates in the woods.
yeah, and well-known tribes. But see, to me, dude, like now looking at this video, this almost looks like this might be in his basement.
Well, this is at the New York Fair,
Okay, but it still looked like that's like the '70s wood paneling that you'd have in your grandma's basement.
right?
Not saying that the New York Fair is not old, but yeah, I don't know. I've got questions about this dude's snake now, especially now with the autopsies. And then
Let's go to his homepage.
and now Cornell being like, no, dude, we didn't test any of that.
He says he's got contracts with them and that he's willing to sue them if they deny it.
Well, why would Cornell deny it unless there's
I mean, it's one of those things, university doesn't want to be attached to cryptid stuff, They're like, they find it fringe. They
yeah,
don't want to be a part of anything that's fringe. All right, well, we're not going to your potential risky website, dude.
website. Yeah.
Facebook. And make me log in. I wanted
Stupid.
to find contact information so I can contact him directly.
What's that? Bigfoot 247 followed by. Is that another? Do they got anything good on there? I'm not just gonna
AI Bigfoot.
AI.
That one's fun. Yeah, you think Bigfoot's really communicating and trading? He's like all Indian with
It's out here
cobras.
fucking snake charmer, riding power boats and swimming in the ocean and shit. Yeah, it's all.
Now I could see him bagging a deer like that though.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then that's another thing. Snake says when they dissected the intestines, they found meat
Yeah, he was
and yeah,
omnivore.
omnivore, so meat and vegetation in the intestines. So you know,
Yeah, one of the comments were like, "What kind of sausage did you use?"
right? I mean, if yeah, he's doing a better job of faking it than
Peter
Peter
Kane.
Kane
Yeah,
because Peter Kane's shit just yeah gets more and more embellished. That every time he gets online, it's like, bro, you're running out of attention. Look at this. Like, I mean, he's naked on his fucking shit.
yeah.
Yeah, the more I see this guy, the more I think he's just
Artsy
faking the
fartsy.
fun.
Like, look at
Yeah,
that
look at him.
thing, little deal that he's got going on down there.
Mermaid with an American flag lower half.
Yeah,
Yeah, he looks like yeah. I'm gonna say he's making his shit with taxidermy, buying stuff from like Petco and from the
yeah,
bone and like that heart. That looked like a trachea, like you said, like you can go buy the trachea
yeah.
just like that for your dog to chew on there, or
Yeah.
cartilage and stuff, like kind of piecing it together.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical on it all, but so far, Snake, he's still the closest.
He's the closest. I mean, and at least with like Todd Standing, he's at least trying to give you some sort of like
Documentary, he's making it more entertaining.
entertaining and kind of is willing to take you along on the trip, right? Where this dude's just like, nah, man, I found it.
He's like
I
$3,500 a week for a couple people. I'll make good money, and it's most likely never find anything.
yeah, this will go all towards my new photography
Bigfoot's gonna hear
equipment.
us and smell us and disappear.
We're gonna put apples out on the stump, and the apples are gonna disappear. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I mean, this looks nothing like Harry and the Hendersons.
No, not as crowned head, not as cone heady.
Yeah, and I've seen multiple during the '80s. That's what they made Bigfoot look like. The
What's the one
Jax
with
Link ones looks like that.
what's the one with Jane Goodall there? What's she got to say? Is
Like a gorilla.
right? But see, Jane Goodall, dude, like I would probably buy her.
Ecuador's very treeous like that, very
Yeah,
tropical. It could be a spot for something to be recluse in.
and you're talking about these remote civilizations that are still out in some of these woods.
It's just this guy's look, bro. Like I said,
Yeah, it's the whole.
he's all two Tiger Kinged out.
Yeah, but on the other end of the spectrum, like the straight version of it.
And he's like, I'm still retarded. I'm just not gay like that
Just
tiger
not.
dude.
Yeah. But that, like, what's that casting? What was that one that down below? I think a couple down. That one. Does he talk about that casting there? Or is it? Is there anywhere to find like I was just getting ready to say like actual footage of him on some of these news stations? That's a Bigfoot. Yes, yes, it is.
It's one of
See,
them.
so now if you're talking about it being bludgeon, like, are you
I mean, that's a part of his original story because they said they found bigger feet print near it. So he's kind of always had that bludgeoned thing. But why did he not cast the other one? Why didn't he bring both castings?
right?
You have one that's much bigger than this one, but you didn't take a casting of that one?
Yeah, and I mean, if you're gonna do an autopsy on this thing, is there any way that you can like cut the skull or cut the head off the skull or the skin and all that shit off the skull so you can see maybe or if it's got some sort of fracture to its cranium or however it was bludgeoned to death, like I would like to see more, is all I'm saying.
At least he seems kind of willing to let people come and see his shit, inspect it, which makes it a little bit more convincing. At least like for on that part of it where Peter Kane's like, nobody's coming on my
Nobody can
property,
see it
nobody can see them, no testing, no DNA, you
because it's all
know.
fake.
But you're saying this guy was getting kind of the same internet
I
hate.
think, yeah, I mean, he's getting the same hate, right? Where he's like, well, if you guys are just gonna comment trolling shit on here, or if you're just gonna post the hate, I'm just gonna block you. And that to me is very Peter Kane like, because that's the same attitude he's got.
But at least he's like, I'm sending it to labs. You can come and see it. Peter Kane's like locked up, internet only.
Only,
You
yeah,
can't see it in person. No third party
yeah,
testing. Like, you come on property, I'll shoot you. He just talks crap to people in the comments. They're like, how come you don't get third party testing? He's like, screw you,
screw
blah, blah,
you.
blah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he needs to take himself a little bit more serious. But I mean, he's a Bigfoot hunter,
He's a Bigfoot version of Dog the Bounty Hunter.
right? How do you miss Bigfoot? It took the bullets, is that what he's saying?
Which that's
100%.
100%, which is funny because some of these dudes out here can grow beards in a week, right? Or less.
They didn't let him out for a week,
Dude, he was in there
right?
for 7 days. He had a full beard.
I don't know. I'm skeptic on all of it now, but like I said, we'll
Yeah,
keep up with them and see what we can find. Still gonna do the. So we got. If you guys were watching the last one or watched it after we were live recording, they banned it.
yeah,
Maybe take
we
out
got
the
that.
Discovery channels, Les Stroud's Bigfoot series that we were kind of reviewing. Didn't even argue with them, just took it out. So if you see that time skip, but I think they'll still let me do Les Stroud's new ones, and he still has like two documentaries you can buy.
Oh yeah, because I think he's away from Discovery or
Right, so
Discovery.
it's independent and it's
Yeah,
more eyes on it for him. So I feel like we won't get flagged on that.
yeah. So I mean, even with that being said, I think with the Finding Bigfoot stuff, that doc or that series, it's a good possibility that they'll probably flag us on that if we try and review.
It's possible, but we could probably reach out to the BFRO and ask them if we can review it.
Yeah,
And then it won't get flagged, or I can at least say I have
we
permission
got the permission
from them.
for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but discovering Bigfoot, I don't know. I feel like he's dramatizing this a little bit.
watch free on YouTube. I wonder what video unavailable.
He lied. That was a
Wow.
lie.
It's because only 1,000 people got it at
Oh yeah,
$3,500.
that's right. I bet if we buy that, go on the trip with him on the expedition, I bet he gives us a copy.
Burnt DVD only.
But bro, you couldn't have put that on a thumb drive for me?
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
I don't even.
At least bought a nice sticker for the CD.
I still,
Not just your shitty permanent marker that
I
you
still
wrote and
have a DVD
discovered
player.
me.
I got a PS3. It still plays
Still
DVDs.
plays DVD.
I don't think my PS4 will. It gives me like the Sony era,
Yeah,
content era. The PS3 still works great. It's in the bedroom.
I've got the new Xbox S or X or whatever it is, and I don't know if it'll play uh DVDs. I've thought about it though because I've gotten old props.
Well, guys, if you're watching, stay in tune. We're gonna wrap it up, but get in the comments. Hit the subscribe button. Let us know more Bigfoot. We're just looking at a couple mainstream things that have been coming through our feeds a lot. Wanted to go over it. Now that there was autopsy footage of Dax, we were definitely more questions and save them for today and kind of looked over it. And I don't know, definitely more realistic than Peter Kane.
Yeah, I will give him that he's at least putting way more effort into it.
And then Todd, what was his last name?
Standings.
Standings, that's right. I don't know about that guy.
No, but he's also been known to either be legit or a hoax,
I
right?
feel like he, I feel like
He's
he's
been on either.
embellishing a little bit. I'd have to, yeah. Wonder how hard it would be to get Les Stroud to do a interview,
I don't know, especially now that he's independent.
right? Could reach out, and unless he's asking a bunch of money, and be like,
Dude, I don't see Les being greedy like that though.
yeah, he may just be cool. Be like, look, trying to get the word out, and we're a new channel. Help us out,
Help
bro.
us out, dude. Yeah.
Les, if you're watching, hit me up. Emails in the bio. Reach out to me. We'll see if we can get something going. I'm gonna email you soon. Reply,
Yeah. Be a little surreal, but it'd be pretty fucking cool.
right? That would be cool to get
It
some
would
interviews.
be.
I wouldn't mind, getting a video interview with Peter Kane and
Dude,
Snake
it would be
if they
wild.
wanted to. Like, I mean, this guy's wild. Look at him. He's
There's a
just
video on here now. Yeah, he's like,
werewolfing out. Like,
main ingredient is not corn syrup, it's chocolate syrup. You're
right?
like, what? Kooky
It's gonna be some
bastard.
crazy thing in 10 years. They're gonna be like all his Bigfoot parts were his family members taxidermied into Bigfoots. Like,
It's a little cannibalistic, little. I'm the superior one.
I doubt that's the case, but if we get you on, we'll ask. I'll reach out to you. You seem like a jerk though, so don't ever reply to any of my comments when I'm putting them on there asking you stuff. So I'll email you if you got your email somewhere.
Yeah, or a
Same
way to
Snake.
contact you. Yeah.
So hey guys, get in the comments. Tell us some more Bigfoot experiences that you've had. Let us know where we need to look. If you know some other credible sources, we're looking for them all the time, and we're ready to look a little deeper into this. We don't know how we're going to do the camping situation yet, but it is on the list. Um, Obviously, it can't live stream while I'm out in the middle of nowhere because I don't have all that Starlink stuff. But I definitely have a bunch of cameras. We can definitely document and then kind of edit
At
something
least
up for
put
you
something
guys if you're
together. Yeah.
interested. But we definitely want to go out there into the field and do a little bit exploring ourselves and not pay $3,500. Go do it for way cheaper on the weekend here in Colorado.
Way cheaper.
So let us know what you guys want to see next. And also, guys, stay tuned. I do have some more ghost hunting stuff, trying to get a spirit box and a few other little gadgets to play with while I'm rolling around those haunted places. But yeah, I got a couple historical buildings that I've gotten permission to go in and wander around. So just got to work out a few details, get a few gear for that. And then, yeah, I'll do a few more of the ghost hunting. We'll do more Sasquatching coming up. And then um, probably dive into some of this UFO stuff that I've seen pop up lately that, intriguing.
I'm
So,
also down for that shit, dude. For
so
sure.
yeah, like,
There's a lot of good shit out there.
yeah. So maybe we'll do that one next week, guys. Maybe change it up. But yeah, well, we'll get Derek back on here. We definitely have more Bigfoot stuff to talk about. And if I can get permission to play these documentaries and react to them, we'll even do a few of those. But, doesn't look like Discovery is going to give me any leeway with any of their stuff. So
it doesn't matter how you try and cut that pie, it's still pie. They don't want you to have a piece of.
yeah, they weren't playing around. They took it down quick.
Dude, within 12 hours. I mean, it was
yeah. Literally as soon as I took that out,
Done.
clean bill on YouTube again. I was like, all right, well, guess we're not reviewing those, but I mean, we still have some more content to review. But again, guys, these were just a bunch of Instagram stuff that we were scrolling through the week, BSing around, and gave us a little bit more skepticism on some of these guys. We were leaning real hard on Snake on the last week because of all of the DNA testing and stuff, but now that there's like discrepancies and like now he's got some more footage of him doing it and it's just in his buddy's garage or whatever,
Scissors.
yeah,
Not
like
even like I said, like good shears.
I feel like we would see more like game and fishing video of them going out there, which is interesting. Maybe I should call the game and fishing on Peter Kane and then get Foya the body cam and then we can play him on here. And be like, I don't know. I'm skeptical of what he's got there. I need you guys to go see if those are real body parts.
Real. Yeah.
He's not letting anybody on the property, but if the police think that he's might have dead remains,
Some body parts.
game and fishing, somebody can bust in there, tell us if it's legit or not.
Legit.
Or if he's like, no, they're paper mache, like, with some
Yeah.
they're taxidermy experiments, like
Damn.
we could get the real information. And then, like I said, you could FOIA the body cam.
Yeah.
And we could play it and be like, look what we requested.
This is what we got. Yeah.
That's right. We did that.
We have the.
I don't know. That seems like a dick move, but if he doesn't want to interview or he wants to charge me a bunch of money, there's an option.
Absolutely.
You're like, game and fishing, get out there. He's got a bunch of dead stuff.
Dead shit.
Yeah, like it might even be human remains. Have you seen some of the bones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might. Yeah. Dude, I don't know. I guess we'll find out though. We'll just see what the next week brings until we come back and see what other shit pops up.
All right, well, we're going to wrap this up, guys. See you guys next week. Again, get in the comments. Let us know what you want to see or hear. What do you want more of us to do? Obviously, we can do Bigfoot every week on Thursdays if you guys want. But I do have other stuff like ghost hunting, UFOs, underwater stuff, creatures that we can look at, more cryptid stuff. So stay tuned, and we'll be back next.